Welcome in. Howdy, how the heck are you doing this evening? I forgot to turn some things off on the VTuber, but hey there. My name is Mouse, and we here at the House of Mouse News Network hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to all. Hope you had an enjoyable or productive or restful weekend and beginning of the week. Jumping right into stories that we missed when we skipped out on last week. At the tail end of July, GDP numbers in the U.S. came in showing a second straight quarterly decline. That means the U.S. is in a technical recession, and by nature of being the reserve currency, that will continue to impact the rest of the world. What's that mean for creators? Well, I'll point you to a video that Zach Busey made last month that may help. And with that, let's dive into the news. Twitch news. Last week saw the introduction of pinned channels for about 20% of users. It's a bit overproduced, though, requiring too many steps to do the simple act of favoriting something. It has since been removed, pending further updates. Another feature that experienced the same quick removal was revoking founders badges. And after 7 weeks of fine-tuning, that feature is now available to all creators. They have removed notifications, so there are no more uncomfortable situations. Twitch also expanded the ongoing testing of moments, a cool feature, but other than fear of missing out, lacks any compelling use case. Twitch quietly released their H1 2022 NetZDG report. It documents the various reports, reasons, and time it took to take action in the German streaming space. It's a good look into some of Twitch's moderation timelines, having removed 2,850 pieces of content within 24 hours, 25 within 48 hours, and only 15 reports took 7 or more days to take action on. A slew of new ambassadors was added in the last couple weeks, something I think we'll continue to see as ambassadors become the, quote, partners of yesteryear. That said, potential ambassadors get a lawyer to advise you before signing. Case in point, this bit that is part of the ambassador contract. For any material that I provide to Twitch for use in the Twitch materials, the quote provided materials, I grant Twitch a non-exclusive, royalty-free, perpetual, non-revocable right and license and release to use, exploit, reproduce, prepare derivative works, distribute, display, perform, and license others to do the same. The provided materials and all modifications or derivative works of the provided materials in connection with the Twitch materials in Twitch's sole discretion in any and all media, whether now known or hereby invented, worldwide and in perpetuity. I acknowledge that Twitch shall be the exclusive owner of the Twitch materials and has the exclusive worldwide right in perpetuity to use and to license others to use in any manner, all or any portion thereof, or of a reproduction thereof. Kind of scary if you ask me. Lastly, this week there was a new thing over on Zach Busey's website, tos.gg, called the Twitch Graveyard. It's a chronological look at all Twitch products that have since been deprecated. Inspired by KilledByGoogle.com, this unique look at the history of Twitch will surely spawn some nostalgia or some hypothetical, quote, what-ifs. That's all the big Twitch stories from from 2 weeks ago, but there's plenty more, so stick around. Entrepreneur and creator Theo reported that he had been offered $500 to activate membership, and an additional $5 per member who joins over the next 30 days, capped at $1,000. It's a unique mid-tier offering that could encourage some YouTube creators to activate their memberships if more widely offered. YouTube has rolled out the ability to make shorts from VODs on iOS and Android. Very interesting bit to see here. There's a little bit of a video attached on the tweet from Jake Curtis that you can go check out over on twitter.com/@JakeCurtis. YouTube also launched a top live games shelf in the gaming section. It's not a new feature, just new to this location. Gamers Nexus did a deep dive on the collapse of artesian builds. It's a bit of a long video, sitting just over 37 minutes, but if you've got some time and you want the full story on what the hell happened with them, check it out over on youtube.com/gamersnexus. And the Washington Post wrote a good article on the impending recession and how creators might be starting to prepare for it. I would have more information. I'd have a screenshot of the article itself, but Washington Post is one of those websites that requires a subscription to read online, and 12 foot is unfortunately disabled on their website. The news of Holy Man's unexpected passing shook those who worked with him at Twitch and among creators. Our condolences go out to his family and friends, and if you'd like to honor his life, a donation to Can Do MS is welcomed at the link there, and I will be posting that link in chat. Let's actually get that link for you guys here real quick. So if you're interested in helping out, a donation to Can Do MS in his name can be made at that link in chat. You may need to copy the entire link. The New York Times published an article called How Streaming Stars Pay the Price of Online Fame. Once again, another website where 12foot is deactivated, so I could not provide you a screenshot. It's a decent piece, although it didn't offer much new information or even important takeaways for would-be creators. This space is so full of similar stories that there ought to be way more emphasis on security before any platform lets you go live. And lastly, speaking of security, it took a month, but a creator who threatened another streamer with a gun on stream was banned for 30 days. It is now the second week of August. We're about halfway through the second week of August, which seems impossible. 2020 just ended, no? That said, the beginning of the month is the best time to sign up for a paid TOS account or to support Zach Busey's Patreon if you'd like to get news like this delivered directly to your email. Your support helps him to continue to cover this space, and with that, thanks for listening. Have a great week of streaming. Now that is just what we missed last week. Let's go ahead and let's dive into the stories from this week. TwitchCon's going to be sick, Gideon sneaks in, and quality of life updates. Sometimes writing these intros is the hardest part of the little bit here itself, but trying to find a balance between information and personality and what is otherwise aiming to be an asset to readers and listeners can sometimes be tricky. But as a creator, creating content you want to consume is important. You'll make more engaging, interesting, and quality work that results in less burnout when you create for yourself. Anyway, let's talk about this news this week. TwitchCon took center stage as it became clear the San Diego edition would not have any health measures to protect attendees from COVID-19. It's a confusing decision considering nearly all other conventions with similar demographics have mask mandates, while TwitchCon Amsterdam resulted in hundreds of positive test tweets. Tickets this year are priced at 1 day for $129, 3 day for $199, and 3 day plus party for $229. There's no information yet on who will be performing at the party. In 2019, the last time we had a TwitchCon in San Diego, Blink-182 and Logic featured after Lil Nas X dropped out. Personal note, both from Zach Busey and myself, we will not be attending TwitchCon. If a good business opportunity presents itself, we might visit San Diego, but we will not be inside the con itself. Changes on Twitch this week included an update to sub goals that allows you to set whole subs as the goal rather than sub points. Twitch also added a game developer badge, though there's no indication on how to get it yet. And we also saw a quality of life update to achievements, which now shows you when you unlock more VIP slots, and time achievements will be updated daily. Finally, we saw a new update to mobile that added the uptime and view count. Very interesting look there. And as a bonus, a blog was posted but immediately removed, but customizable tags, previously referred to as freeform tags, are coming soon. They are sent out. I saw an update on Zach Busey's Twitter that they are out to about 30% of users, and they should be at 100% by tomorrow. The number goes up every hour. Gambling on Twitch is again making the news for reasons you might expect. Gambling remains strange bedfellows with Twitch, only accounting for 100,000 hours of streaming, yet being the 7th most consumed category of content. This time, Bloomberg covered the fact that crypto casinos are resulting in people going broke after being introduced by Twitch streamers. Evidently, Twitch is considering new restrictions as they are, quote, currently in the midst of a deep dive look into the gambling behavior. Meta, used to be known as Facebook, has been experimenting with a live streaming service called Super, which combines meet and greets with live streaming. And sleep streams, or lack of sleep streams, are big on TikTok and somewhat on Twitch for financial reasons. I have been seeing a lot more users every time I scroll through and I see a live post. It's just like, hey, I'm sleeping, do something. and donations and such will wake the user up with loud lights or bright lights or loud noises. And I for one don't currently understand it, but I mean, if you don't have a 2-year-old like I do and it's making you money, do what you got to do. Insider is seeking nominations for talent managers and agents in the streaming and gaming space. You can take a look at more information on that. But after that, Devin Nash posted a video explaining why Twitch's new 55% ad payouts might pay people less than they used to, but how it might benefit creators in the long run. It's a long video, but you can watch it at 1.5 speed and not miss anything. He said 42 minutes there for the full video. Devin Nash is not a very short-winded person. Gideon, a popular YouTuber banned on Twitch, snuck into TwitchCon Amsterdam. As his video shows, pretty lax security and significant disruption didn't result in his removal until hours later. While he is not an issue and it was never a security threat to the event, it does bring up a pretty concerning point. What if someone with nefarious intent sneaks in? We got a neat takedown video of Ninja's Masterclass by Drew Gooden. This hits many points as someone who took the Ninja Masterclass to make content out of it on stream. Good background fodder if you need something to check that out. Lastly, there are no significant moves in the streaming space this week, but Zlaner renewed his contract on Facebook. Posted a about 2-minute long video talking about it and what his plans for the future are over on his Twitter, twitter.com/Zlaner. We'll be experimenting with adding additional content in the newsletter in the weeks ahead, but if there's anything that you wish this newsletter included, please let Zach Busey know over on Twitter. Let's wrap it up there. Thanks for listening, and have a great week of streaming.